I'm Mark, and this is Subliteral Network. I make art and comics, and thanks for watching. Remember to hit like and subscribe, and to leave your feedback in the comments. Now, I post art daily, 5 days a week on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and this is a roundup of some of that work in case you missed it, with a little more detailed description added. You can read my Una the Cave Bunny comics free at radiocomics.com, and my one-shot comic called Searchers is available at burningstarcomics.net. Visit my Patreon page if you'd like to support my work. There's a growing gallery of art and comics to see and enjoy. All these links are in my description and bio, so please watch till the end so you don't miss anything. Here's a Sharpie sketch I drew for one of my eBay winners. When I do these, I like to try to think of like a kind of a little joke or a parody of the actual piece of work itself. I just kind of like the way it's different than the piece that I sold, but I kind of like it as a separate idea as it is. I think She-Hulk versus giant impossible chains is just kind of becoming a thing for me, and I want to do more like this. Isn't one of your favorite times of the day just a few seconds after the sun just clears the horizon? So this is a small cave girl bunny drawing that I painted up in Sketchbook Pro. And again, it's that early morning light that I wanted to try to capture. She was topless in the original picture, and she's pretty much topless now, but once again, if I'm posting on social media, I try to kind of tone it down a little bit, so I just added a little extra leather up there. I drew about maybe 3 or 4 of these in pencil on Bristol paper scraps. I find if I'm not inking or drawing regularly, I gotta take a little time to kind of sharpen up my skills and get them a little more crisp. And this is what I used this drawing for. So I finish a piece of work, I file it, and I stick a little name on it. This one I called Kung Fu Girl. And I just left it there, and I haven't seen it for a while. So I looked it back up, and I said, Kung Fu Girl. But then I said, okay, I like the title, I'm going to keep it. I posted this crop of some new cover art that I did for a comic that I'm going to post up on my Patreon. The comic's called Rock Rats, and it's kind of a space epic, not really an epic, just a space story about a few people who don't like each other very much. The comic itself is in black and white, and it's meant to be in black and white. It's got like, the kind of black and white zip-a-tone for grays. What I wanted to start doing was posting comics I have that are unpublished on my Patreon. Just, so my patrons can see them, and I can kind of get them seen. But this piece of art is kind of a composite. I drew new figures for the front that you see there, and then I took elements from inside the comic and recombined them and added one of those star backgrounds that I figured out how to make in Krita. So it was real nice to get back in there with a brand new drawing with everything that I've learned, and do a new interpretation of the characters, and then put the cover in Procreate, where I could just do the best coloring job with the skills that I have now. Thanks for watching. Thanks to my subscribers, and a special welcome to my new subscribers. I'm happy and appreciate that you enjoy hearing about my work, and I hope you can come back for more. Remember, joining me on Patreon helps me create the content you enjoy.